In 1587, a group of English settlers arrived on the coast of North Carolina. They built homes, started farms, and dreamed of a new life. None of them knew they were about to become one of the greatest mysteries in American history. This is the story of the lost colony of Roanoke. A group of more than 100 settlers landed on Roanoke Island. They were promised rich land and fresh resources. Instead, they found harsh weather, limited food, and difficult relations with local tribes. Still, they built homes, set up a small village, and tried to survive. As months passed, the colony faced a major problem: they were running out of supplies. Food was low, tools were breaking, and sickness was rising. So their governor, John White, made a difficult decision. He would sail back to England and bring help. He left behind his family, including his newborn granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in America. John White expected to return quickly. But at the time, England was at war with Spain. Ships were taken for battle. Travel was banned. And John White was stuck in England for nearly 3 years. 3 years of wondering what happened to his family. And an entire colony waiting for rescue. In 1590, John White finally returned to Roanoke. But when he stepped onto the island, everything had changed. The homes were gone. The fort was empty. There were no bodies, no signs of a struggle, and not a single living person in sight. The entire colony had vanished. Carved into a wooden post, White found one word: Croatoan. Another carving read, CRO. There was no cross or distress symbol, which settlers were instructed to carve if they were in danger. So the message wasn't a cry for help. It looked more like a direction. But Croatoan, an island south of Roanoke, had no signs of them either. No one knows for sure what happened to the colony, but here are the leading theories. Theory 1, they moved to Croatoan Island. Perhaps the settlers relocated peacefully and joined the friendly Croatoan tribe. Theory 2, they integrated with local tribes. Some historians believe they blended into Native American communities to survive. Theory 3, a violent attack. Another theory suggests conflict with hostile tribes, but the lack of evidence makes this uncertain. Theory 4, a failed attempt to sail back to England. Some think they built small boats and were lost at sea. Theory 5, drought and starvation. A severe drought struck the region during that time, which may have forced them to abandon the colony. To this day, none of these theories have been proven. The lost colony of Roanoke remains one of the oldest unsolved mysteries in American history. No survivors were ever found. No bodies, no records, and no final answers. Just a word carved into wood. And a story that still haunts historians centuries later. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mysteries and theories.